To recognize Largay Travel, let's hear from United Way upstarter Jake Zeno.
United Way of Greater Waterbury is pleased to present Largay Travel with the James C. Smith Spirit of Excellence Award. Largay Travel's dedicated workplace giving campaign increased 24.08% from the previous year's campaign, with a 75% employee participation rate under the leadership of dedicated employee campaign coordinator Scott Largay. His exemplary approach to the campaign was personal in nature, well-organized, and effective as demonstrated by the commitment to launching the company's e-pledge format. Even remote employees were able to participate with ease. He was joined by C-suite executives including Paul Largay and Amanda Climack, who endorsed the campaign and encouraged unrestricted gifts that resulted in reaching a challenging goal and new Leavenworth donors. Scott chairs the Communications Advisory Council and co-chaired the 2018 bed races. His efforts, combined with others, raised $8,350 for the annual campaign. Largay employees also supported United Way's efforts to promote literacy by volunteering to read to school children on Dr. Seuss's birthday this past March on Read Across America Day. Thank you, Largay Travel, for everything you do for our community through United Way. Your investment goes a long way toward making our community a better place to live. United Way of Greater Waterbury is pleased to present Largay Travel with the James C. Smith Spirit of Excellence Award.
Please, would anyone other than Paul Largay please come up and speak?
Wow, shocking. As you saw from some of those pictures, we're not the most orthodox people in town or in business, but I made a commitment to Kristen when I was having dinner with the other night that I would stay on point, on a stopwatch, and she said, and if all else fails, on a very short leash. So I will try to really stay focused and get you guys on your way. Kristen Jacoby, members of the United Way Board, and fellow Greater Waterbury community members and neighbors. I want to humbly and sincerely thank all of you for awarding Largay Travel this most prestigious Spirit of Excellence Award. The Largay family have been so fortunate to call Waterbury our home and workplace for over 100 years. Throughout our proud professional and personal Waterbury history and association, our family has pursued multiple manufacturing and service enterprises. My grandfather, George Largay, actually operated a brewery. It was Largay Red Fox Ale, and it was located on Bank Street in the mid-1930s through the 40s. He used to joke to me that if it wasn't for beer, none of us would be here. And candidly, if my son, who is in Australia, who should actually be the one up receiving this award, my son Scott had his way, we'd go back to the future, dust off the beer recipes and formulas, and give it another college try. For 40 years, my dad, Vin Largay, oversaw the operations of Anchor Fasteners Buell Industries, a manufacturer and supplier of OEM automotive parts that in their heyday employed over 1,000 local co-workers. And then there's me. I have had the good fortune for the past 38 years to be associated with and employed by Largay Travel. Yes, that's right, we're the please go away folks, who have just proudly celebrated our 50th year and our third generation of helping uncover and deliver people's most cherished travel dreams, moments, and memories. And just for the record, the internet has not put us out of business. Quite the contrary. Quite the contrary, you can just ask any one of our 150 local and nationwide associates and advisors. Business is indeed booming. And now a word from our sponsor. But as usual, I digress. As proud as I am of my family's Waterbury professional heritage, I'm even more proud of the legacy to the community service and engagement. My dad and I, as you heard earlier, were both privileged to be the annual United Way campaign chairman, and my son Scott is following hot on our heels in his current role as director of United Way's marketing efforts and as a card-carrying member of United Way's Emerging Leaders. So the receipt of this award truly underscores and reinforces my family's continuing commitment to give back to a wonderful Waterbury community that has so generously supported me and my extended family for so many, many years. I would be remiss and downright foolish not to thank my awesome Largay Travel business partner and friend, Amanda Klimack, my son Scott, and all of my esteemed Largay Travel coworkers and colleagues, some of whom have joined us here this evening. And as much as I'm up here pontificating, getting the award, these people over here at the table are the reasons why we earned the award. So would you guys please just stand up? Thank you not only for what you've done, but for sitting here and listening to me. Because you have all creatively collaborated, committed, volunteered, and leveraged your personal time, your video expertise, and money to make this award possible and to make a difference. Whether they were pushing beds in the United Way bed race, creating cool and compelling marketing videos, or simply making pizzas and pouring beers at our multiple United Way Largay Travel house parties, they all once again demonstrated that raising money is not only necessary and rewarding for our community, but can be a whole lot of fun as well. So knowing that I'm officially standing in between you and perhaps a good night's sleep, or the possibility of catching the end of one of the NHL or NBA playoff games, let me begrudgingly conclude my remarks. I would like to offer a sincere thanks and appreciation to all of you for this wonderful recognition of the efforts of all the hardworking community servants and joyful folks of Largay Travel. And just remember, please go away.